everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I am Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
Oh my God, and I am the king of technical difficulty. I'm Brownie. How do you mute this?
What?
There we go. I don't know. I was covering it with my hand. I was trying to be able to look at chat on my phone for doing this.
Oh.
Chris, we can't see you anymore.
Oh my gosh.
Chris chose poorly this week to do his new setup.
It's better than it was last week, if you can believe it.
You need a long extendy arm to be able to reach the computer from a distance.
The T-Rex unstoppable claws.
The T-Rex unstoppable claws. Well, it's a little bit...
Hello, Loyal. Oh my gosh. All my stuff's broken. Hold on.
Oh my goodness. Is Loyal here?
Hey, Loyal. How's it going?
Oh my goodness. Loyal, I want to talk to you for a second. This, by far...
What is going on right now with our stream?
What is going on with our stream?
The frickin'... Hold on. I'm taking my headphones off so I won't be able to hear you. I'm fixing it.
I'll talk to Loyal while you...
Figure
this out, Chris. Yay, at least it looks normal now. Oh no, it still looks not normal.
All right, talk about the helmet.
All right, Loyal, first of all, Chris, who is not on camera, who never makes an appearance on camera, very rarely.
He's our Wilson.
He won this watching your stream, and it showed up in the mail the other day. By far, the coolest 3D printed helmet I've ever laid eyes on in my whole life.
It's amazing.
And that's saying
Super
something because Iceman let us use this at the studio as well.
We got the green and blue one here too.
And this one was my favorite until I saw this one in person.
Okay, though, should we talk about why they're your favorites? Because they actually fit your rather large dome.
So I have a humongous head. Carrie, are you able to grab the green and blue one?
Yeah, I can grab it.
So this one here, the sparkles are just out of this world. Like
I do want to say thanks to the reset, Brad.
Oh, Brad.
Bradsworth.
Okay. So, oh my goodness. So as you can see, I have a very large head. So Kara, go ahead and try to put that one on me. This is as far as it goes. And it does fit Kara, for the record. The bunny does fit, and it is incredibly awesome.
Yep. They're amazing.
Kara, I can't believe that one actually fits you.
I don't got a massive dome.
But the blue one also fits me as well. Oh, who's trolling us with the banana filter?
That's just my test, sorry.
Oh, Chris is just testing it.
Oh, got it. Anyways, yes, these both fit my head, but I hopped over to your YouTube channel and I saw you actually either did a short or a full-length video about like just even putting the whiskers in and making these helmets. And I love your YouTube channel. I'm just loving everything you're doing. So I cannot say enough how awesome of a job you do printing helmets.
Yeah.
And I need to take a crash course in supporting visors. I've been told by both C. Sam Fisher and Iceman True that you angle it, set the supports, and then set it back, and then angle it again. And so, that is something I need to learn how to do, but incredible job. Absolutely incredible job. We were so excited when they showed up, and these two showed up the same day. This showed up for Chris, and then this one showed up for Mike, and that would be Iceman, and they're just...
What's the filament color on this one? I love it. Like the sparkle. Is it a Polymaker color, or is it... And cool on you having your own filament line now. Holy cow.
I know.
Super cool.
Yeah. So guess what Loyal started to do? So my printers have been down, okay, for I don't know. I haven't printed anything in a week. I got a wild hair. I started doing some awesome prints last night. I'm not kidding. I had 3 printers in my house going. We have an Ender 3 Pro, an Anycubic Mega X, and a Prusa Mini. I had all 3 of them going, and Loyal's Discord, he started doing, and maybe he's doing speed prints.
I saw that, like the little cube,
the pumpkin
head.
Cube.
Super
and so I was
cute.
I'm not gonna go ahead and stop. I'm 10% of the way into.
Are you gonna say what you're printing?
I want it to be a surprise.
Okay, fine. It'll be a surprise.
Chris saw what it was.
Well, obviously Chris saw what it was. Are we gonna have him on the set next week?
Oh yeah, he'll be. Should we reveal him on Halloween, or we can put him on next week?
Do we want to start decorating for
It's
Halloween?
fine. It's spooky enough.
Yeah, it's the month. It's
October.
It's the month of
It's
October.
Halloween. Yeah.
Our Star Wars topic are the top 10 Star Wars costumes of the year.
Oh well. So
Did you send Chris a video?
Yes, I did. Yes.
Okay, so
I
you
did.
saw it. Okay. I got a royal hair. Yes.
So he said print races is something that they do regularly. So I would have totally participated in last night's print race because A, I loved the print, and B, like I was right there slicing. And I use Prusa slicer a lot. Prusa slicer. And everybody's like, you got to use Kira. I still really like Prusa slicer. And what I found out was when I do supports with Prusa, I have a hard time removing the supports. So in 2.5, they have made a snug setting, which sounds counterintuitive. It makes it feel like it would, but it actually makes more removable supports. So it's easy to remove the supports. And I messed around with it last night, and what we pulled off the printers this morning was really awesome. And they
Actually
just
came off like
popped
a-
right out.
Actually came off like a
Loyal
support
said
suit.
that Mrs. LM said that the helmet is Galaxy Dark Blue by Poly.
Ooh.
So
Jim, I think, has some Galaxy Dark Blue, and he absolutely
It's
loves it.
beautiful.
it is.
Cheers, Jim. Correct me if I'm wrong about the Galaxy Dark Blue that you have.
Well,
Thank you
for the
so
Jim.
much.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Jim.
thank you so much, Jim.
Swanky's here too. Oh my gosh,
Swanky.
it's going off the chains here.
This is so great.
Oh my God, Loyal.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh
my
my gosh,
gosh.
Loyal. Thank you
Oh,
so
nice.
much.
Cam's uncle was complaining about ads.
Did he get one?
You
Yeah,
are
he got
cute.
one. Woo!
Oh, thank you.
Somebody that
Thank you
blasted
so
with Nerf
much.
darts.
Oh,
There's
well, so-
nobody here.
So,
Carrot, grab a Nerf gun to shoot Jeremy.
Gladly.
oh, you are not. They're not even loaded up.
I will load those
I
suckers. Yo,
still
hold on.
have darts in the couch from last week. Last week was an absolute slaughter fest. Are you serious?
How do you turn this on?
You pull it. Ah!
Yeah, double trigger. All right, that's
That is something we do in celebration of people just being awesome, the community being awesome, and
Did you see the accuracy of those shots?
I did see the accuracy of
solid.
those shots.
You
Pretty
felt
solid.
them. Everybody else saw them.
yeah. So Jim has all three of the Galaxy colors.
Does he really?
What are the other colors? Like, we've got Galaxy Purple, don't we?
I absolutely love the like steampunkiness. I don't even know what you call this style, but the art on this
It's
helmet.
like tech punk.
It obviously
Yeah,
just does
there you
not
go.
do it justice on our lighting at the moment. But the other
and I
thing
wish
is,
that I could cut to the close up too.
I was hopped on YouTube Shorts and looked at Loyal's YouTube Shorts. He makes miniature versions of the Hello Kitty helmets out of resin. They are they're like the size of the Lego helmet there. They are adorable.
I have been wanting to 3D print some smaller helmets because I think that'd be super cute.
Well, and then it's like not even an issue because it would actually fit on our printers.
Yeah.
We got the
Jim
Anycubic.
said that green is Loyal's special coming out.
Well, and that was, he would always said that was one of his favorite colors, and they quit making it. And then on the stream the other night that he had, they were starting to make it again for him, I believe,
Yeah.
as a Loyal edition of the green. Yeah, which is really, really cool. So, I mean, I've been meaning to fire up my 3D printers, and I bit the bullet last night, and I was having so much fun. I did my first hot swap last night. I was talking to Chris earlier that I don't trust filament runout sensors because the one on my Prusa randomly went off, and even though it had filament in it, it just said it didn't, and so it's paused printing. But when I said nope, it's good to go, it did not. It went 4 inches above where it should have, and just started printing into the air. And one bad experience is I'd rather just not have them fail.
Jeremy's
and
hot swap shy now.
No, I'm not hot.
Or not hot swap shy. You're a hot center.
Sensor shy.
There you go, that
Out
one.
sensor shy.
A little bit of chat just for a second. Swanky says he's only going to be here for a bit. His plane is boarding in 10 minutes.
Well, you're leaving again.
Where are you going?
I think he's getting back towards home. He's leaving California for somewhere anyway.
For
Jim
our neck of
also
the
said
woods.
the Galaxy colors that he has currently are brown, blue, and black.
They got a Galaxy Brown. That's interesting.
They made it in honor of Mr. Chris.
And then Loyal says, haha, inflicting pain with subs. I love it.
Yes. Yes.
That is what we do here. We go crazy with nerfs.
Loyal also says he's had some experiences without sensors not functioning properly.
Yeah, you fool me once, shame on. It says all right, I tried it, it worked, and then it didn't. So now it's just all right,
How does the saying go, Jeremy?
fool me once, shame on me. Fool me
Nope.
twice, shame on you.
Nope.
No,
Fool
the other
me
way
once,
around.
shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me.
Because you fell for it twice.
Exactly.
So I'm not going to be shamed twice by my
But if you
filaments
try to
out
fool the
sensor.
fooler, you won't be fooled again.
Who's the bigger fool, the fool or the one who follows the fool?
Yeah.
Boom.
I was doing the George Bush quote.
I was doing the Obi-Wan quote because this is a Star Wars.
Oh my gosh.
That's
We are
true.
Star Wars.
Swanky's on his way home, last plane.
Oh,
nice.
Finally. Well, welcome back,
Brad
Swanky.
says Jeremy doesn't bite the bullet, he licks it.
No, that's the stupid hot sucker toe thing.
Tiff's here.
Oh my goodness.
Who's here?
Tiff is.
Oh, Tiffany.
Brad
Hey,
says,
girl.
why doesn't Swanky take his yacht back?
Loyal said the conversation got deep. It did go real fast. It went from 0 to 60. So I'm printing this really cool oversized
Jim, thanks
thing.
for the resub. Sorry, I keep interrupting you.
No, that's all right. So anyways, yeah. So like I waited for the filament to be, I was almost out right before I went to bed last night, and I cut it right before it went into the extruder, and I manually held it in there, and I was, it was a big piece, so it definitely has some retraction going on, so I had to wait for it to. Oh, you just got balded.
You look like when you turn and look at Jeremy because of your headphones. You look like RoboCop because like he has like the face like on the front.
I'll take the bald filter because it doesn't look as bad on me.
It gives you sideburns, which is weird.
Yeah, I know. I don't know.
Loyal, thank you so much. He says this is a fantastic show. We appreciate that.
Oh,
We
thanks.
really do. But yeah, anyway, so I had to wait for the retraction to actually feed it up into the Bowden tube, and it worked great. And Kara was like, I love it. She pulled it off this morning to start the next one. I want to talk about it because it's so fun. And you got King Jim over here who keeps the 3D printing Discord running.
James?
It's
King Jim, my silly. Anyways, who makes incredible. He just keeps his printers going constantly. Anybody with a 3D printer, it's not turning, it's not earning, right?
It's
so if your
true.
3D printers aren't doing anything, you're not.
If it ain't slinging, you ain't blinging.
Oh, I
Jim
just.
bought a third Viper yesterday.
I think
Dude.
I saw there was a sale.
Dude.
I almost bought direct drive for your printer today.
Why
there was
didn't
a
you?
sale on the Creality Sprite, but just because you already have the Silent Big Tree Tech V3,
yeah.
I don't know how to do BL Touch with the direct drive now. Like you already have enough
I think,
mods.
like you can be fast without direct drive.
You can.
Is the thing.
You
My
can.
3D printer is bougie as heck right
Yeah,
now.
so Kara's got the dual. I like the dual Z screw, BL Touch, spring.
You have to think so hard to say Z instead of Z. You can hear it every time.
Well, I always get nervous because I think people are gonna judge me for saying Z. And
Oh, I
just-
will.
It's more
Swanky
fun.
says his yacht got impounded. It was so nice they assumed he was smuggling cocaine.
Oh my gosh.
Swanky.
And Brad said Kara looks like Aura Singh when she's got the bald.
She does.
Except
That's
I'm not
so
white.
funny.
Like white.
What are you saying about Aura Singh?
I'm saying she's pasty, man.
Oh, Kara and her galactic bounty hunterness. Anyways, yes, 3D printing. So Jim has a whole bunch of 3D prints going. It does an awesome job doing his thing. And so I really want to be able to share with that group and keep the chat going because David has been, C. Sam Fisher, who very much frequents. C. Sam Fisher is who keeps me connected to you, Loyal, just so you know. He constantly reminds me, he's like, hey, you got to check out what Loyal's talking about tonight. You got to go check out Loyal's. And I always do. I always hop over there and go and see what you're doing. So
Silent lurk, but we watch.
I put it on because it's so easy to keep, passively passively listen.
Yeah.
I can do other things and I just put 4 new windows in our house and a new front door. Shook a bunch of my time and I got to
Hold
trim
on
it
one
out.
second. I do want to say first time chat from Cornholio Play-Doh. Amazing username.
Hello, Cornholio.
It says oi oi from Wales.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Isn't it like
Hello.
4 a.m. over there or something?
Seriously.
Any relation to
To
vocal? By chance?
You just think that everybody in the UK is related to each other?
I don't know. I have British Siri on my phone and I say Zed.
I mean, and our Alexa's British. My Siri is Irish. Thank you very much.
Loyal says, just make sure you always bang enter. 1:15 in the morning over there.
Loyal, I
Man.
swear, I am going to win one of those laser printer
Carol-
things. I want one so
Kara
stinking
wants
bad.
the laser one, and then
I
I
do.
want a resin engraver. But Cam, Gus, is going to work with us on using a resin printer, and we're going to try resin and see.
Yeah.
Nice.
But just from the fidelity of the prints you can get. Hey, Loyal, I am a Patreon of Galactic Armory, and I can't believe how awesome it is that he has the yearly subscription gives you access to all of his STL files.
Yep.
So I have been drooling over the Halo rifles and weapons. I want to do a battle rifle. I want to do an assault rifle. I want to do. I have bought This is from Galactic.
It's like, never heard of him. It's like, I'll ask the neighbors.
Oh my gosh.
Will says Galactic Armory is nuts. And he wants to do the
Okay, I'm salty though. They don't have the second sister helmet.
No, I'm gonna
next cosplay. I want to cosplay a second sister.
They
Third
do.
sister's better anyway.
You don't even know. You don't even
I
know.
think, is ninth sister the rhino?
I
One?
don't.
Like she's just like this. She
Well, that's
looks
the
like a
closest one
rhino.
to you.
Oh, I forgot.
You are lucky you're
No.
10 hours away.
Chris and I were having a conversation. Now people can figure out where Chris lives. All they have to do is do like the pin and do the circle.
You know, there's I can't remember what it's called. There's a specific type of like mapping where it actually like takes into account travel time and it'll actually draw like a big jagged shape.
Jeez.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
It's like what's 10 hours away from me. It'll actually show you if you drove in 10 hours where you can get to.
That is crazy. Oh my goodness.
What?
The Deep Laker.
Ryan.
What'd he do?
He subscribed
Again.
for 8 months.
Dang, boy. Dang.
Unbelievable. What was that? 3D? No, Jim? No, 3D printing. What was I talking about? Oh, Galactic
Nice.
Armory. Galactic.
Oh, that's a
Yes.
sick looking tat. I don't know if that's a famous person or your actual user, but either way, cool pick. Cool pick.
I'm blinded by the lights when I read chat sometimes. I'm getting old. I need. Oh my goodness. Okay, so you guys all remember the story. So, this is a tangent. Sorry. Put tangent time in chat if you're.
Yep.
So you guys remember when I put the dollar bill in the
Dollar.
Lieutenant Colonel's cup?
Yep.
Yes.
So Pat.
That sounds like a dirty maneuver. I put that dollar bill in the Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh my goodness. I'm so embarrassed. No, so real quick, what happens is there's a thing of donuts and we have the little kitty next to where you pay for, like you take one, you just put a buck
For
in.
those who don't know, that's like the communal pay area.
Communal pay area. So there was a lieutenant colonel sitting by the box of donuts in our break room, and I walk in, I grab a donut, and I look like in the cup, and I don't see anything, so I just throw my dollar in. And another guy comes in, he's like, "Hey, where do I put my dollar?" And I like, "Oh, just right in the cup there." And then the lieutenant colonel looks up and he's like, he leans over and looks in and he pulls out a wet soggy dollar bill and another wet soggy dollar bill, and he's like, "Hey, Jeremy, this is my water cup. It wasn't the kitty." I was like, "Oh my goodness!" Not only did I do it, but I told somebody else to do it too. And they got, just kaplunk. And so
Jeremy was immediately demoted.
yeah. So two of my supervisors both wear reading glasses. Okay, and so they look very, very similar. So Brett walks in this morning after me, which is a very rare occurrence, and Pat was already in work. So I see reading glasses on the counter, and I was like, "Oh, Pat forgot his reading glasses." They were Brett's. So I took Brett's reading glasses, and I'm like, "Oh, Pat, here's your reading glasses." He's like, "Oh, these ain't mine. These are Brett's." And I'm like, so Brett's like sitting there. He comes in late because he goes, "Where are my reading glasses?" And I was like, "Oh, they're on your desk." Like, look there they are.
Jeremy's just asking to get a court martial.
I'm just trying to be nice. And people wouldn't leave their
No
reading.
good deed goes unpunished.
Well, people wouldn't leave their reading glasses all over the place. I wouldn't try to give them back to wrong owners. So anyways, 3D printing, Galactic Armory, incredibly awesome because, they give you all their STL files for a year subscription. And so what I was going to tell you, they're so nice on Patreon that I can message them probably and say, "Hey, if you guys would be willing to do a second sister helmet for one of your months," because they've been doing a lot of like medieval clone interpretations.
Ooh. They need to do second
Loyal
sister.
says dishonorable donut discharge. Only you knew
The
the donut levels there.
The DDD. I love that. Dishonorable
You got triple
donut
D'd,
just
Jeremy.
discharge. Oh my goodness. That's that. I was so, I don't embarrass easily because I walk across Legos and blow up balloons and.
But that's purposeful. Like, you
but-
didn't purposely throw a dollar, like, "Oh, Lieutenant Colonel, your water, there's a dollar."
How do you know? I like to live.
I don't wanna know what goes on
I
there,
live
man.
dangerously as like,
Yeah.
kaplunk. Yeah, establish dominance.
Is that your idea of living on the edge?
I live on the edge. Watch me do this.
Oh, you're bald again. Look at you.
I know,
Oh, you're
know.
so cute.
All right, Chris, let's see. We talked, okay. Anything else about 3D printing for this week? We just got some fun stuff coming up. Like I said, I can't believe I missed the speed challenge by just a hair, literally by a hair. But maybe
Well, you didn't have any to spare.
Oh my goodness. I don't have a horse in this race whatsoever. And then do we want to go Star Wars next, or do we want to talk about Kara's chess story?
Let's do Star Wars.
All right. I said chess, by the way, as in, king
chess.
versus queen, king, rook, pawns.
King versus queen. That's what I think of when I think of chess. Oh no! Where did it go? Oh wait, there it is. Sorry. Okay. Goofy things are happening here. All right.
Just kidding.
Just nothing works. Nothing works.
Kara, why are you trying to pass me back? You still have it.
I know I do. I don't know what's going on. Like, there we go. Oh, what the?
Loyal said he's going to make print race a regular thing.
Cool,
I really like the files that you guys have been picking. And I will try to make it a point to actually share some of the stuff that we've been printing because I'm excited to show off.
Yeah.
Oh, and don't forget to actually use the Rise of the Podcast 3D printing section on Discord as well.
I know I need to. We got to get better at that. Using our Discord. All right, Chris, Star Wars it up.
Yep, do it.
Okay, so we're looking at the 10 most popular Star Wars costumes for this year, according to some Know Nothing website, so I'm sure we're going to have a lot of disputes.
So, so first of all, I worked this weekend, which is a bummer because it's Bayfield Apple Fest in Wisconsin, which is, a couple hours away from here. There's like a really beautiful port with sailboats and an island that
Very
you can
New
take a
England.
ferry. Very New Englandish. And they do an
We're
Apple
giving
Fest every year.
Wisconsin way too much credit.
Hey, it's not Iowa. I'm not pumping up Iowa.
You better not. That corn
To anyone
fest.
who's
Ooh.
listening from Iowa, we apologize.
No, Chris has no apologies for. I will, but we will. But Chris.
All right, costumes, do it.
All right.
Everyone thinks you said chest, Jeremy, for what it's worth.
I heard myself say it. I'm like, no, Kara is into chess right now. The classic medieval strategy game that's been around since like
The dawn of time.
860 BC or whatever.
What? There's no way it's been around since 860 BC.
It's
Look
been
it
around
up.
a long
It has been around longer
time.
than 2,000 years. He's looking it up. He's
The
looking
thing
it
that
up.
chess is based on, or the actual game of chess? as we
The
know
actual
today?
game of chess. The origins have been I think it either started in India or China, one of the two, which is opposite of what you'd think because it's very popular in medieval England. Yes, C. Sam Fisher is in Bayfield.
And he's getting his apple cider.
Chaturanga was the game that it's based on, and that was around in 600 AD. Chess, as we know it, came around in the 16th century.
The English popular version with the king and queen and
The setup as we know it now has been around for about 500 years.
crazy.
A tactical adversarial board strategy game has been around longer than that, but you can go back in time 400 years and still play a game of chess.
Isn't
and
that-
probably dominate because you know all the cool moves now.
Right.
Well, so the current grandmaster has said that Bobby Fischer would get his butt kicked by today's grandmasters. So,
Well, so
It's
But-
just like anything.
no, have you heard about that whole cheating scandal with the vibrating
I
butt toy?
I have.
Yep.
And it is what? Why did you have
That's why
to?
you're into chess now. It all makes sense.
That's
It
what I was gonna
That's
say.
how I can play chess.
No.
I'm playing chess.
It's funny you say that because besides the last part of your comment, the scandal popping up in front of me is what piqued my interest in chess. And then, of course, the YouTube algorithm figured me out. We're supposed to be talking about Star Wars, and this is a humongous tangent. The YouTube algorithm figured me out, and there is a very popular female YouTuber who she does everything like 30-day challenges. So I joined SWAT for 30 days. I joined the Army for 30 days. I became a medic for 30 days. I
How do you
lawyered.
join the army for 30 days?
She went through the training and the first part of boot camp and stuff like that.
Okay,
At that point,
that's
just
the only
finish it up.
questionable one.
And so-
Ryan did redeem the IMDb game. Just so you remember.
Oh, he did.
Who
for
did he choose?
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
I saw it come up in chat. Okay. So anyways, so she was going to train for 30 days under a grandmaster and then see how well she does in a competition. How long is this bald filter going to last? Am I just going to be bald for the whole episode? I already lived my life bald. I don't need to live it anymore.
I'll
Poor
just disable it for you.
Oh, thank you, Chris.
Oh, the smiley filters.
All right, I just
are
wanted to catch up a
stuck.
little bit on chat. So how do you cheat at chess? So you can either there's AI move solvers. If it knows your board state, it'll tell you your optimal moves based on the strategy and whatever. Otherwise, you can have a group of people that are also watching the game develop, and they can do strategy for you and then signal you on how to progress. Like if you watched Queen's Gambit, what they were doing after the match, strategizing. If you do that during the match, that's cheating. If you do it after the match or in between the parts of it, that's completely legitimate. Let's see here. Your horsey doesn't make an L-shaped cheat. I mean, he should be allowed to cheat if he uses a toy. I mean, that's dedication.
Who said that?
Brad.
Of course he
Brad did.
Can you imagine? We're like queen to bishop 3.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I'm not going to entertain that idea. Brad, just so you know, I passed my PT test, and for the first time ever, I mean, I pass it every year, but I got above a 90, which means you were looking at peak physical performance right here, Brad. Rematch on the rope. That's all I'm saying. Rope race.
Do you have that video? I was cleaning through my stuff today and I found it. Do you want me to send it to you? Or
You have a video of the rope race?
yeah, I recorded it.
I didn't know you recorded it.
That's why I was like, I got to get a good angle on this, and I creeped out that poor woman.
This scared up the poor high German lady.
Yes, send it to us. That's hilarious. We should post it in the Rise Podcast Discord.
So, Ryan says he wants the wheel spin before the IMDb game. So, Jeremy, do you want to cut to the wide?
Yeah, I'll cut to the wide and we'll do the wheel spin. I don't want to put down my cool helmet. All right, we'll stop with tangent time. When we come back from the wheel spin and the IMDb game, we will do the top 10 Star Wars costumes.
Star Wars. I always hate when Jeremy leaves because then I have to talk about something. You already have a long hair. Okay, so we're gonna talk about chess since we were talking about it. So the thing in the chess app that we play, you can play against streamers, computer, whatever. Anyway, I beat Mr. Beast.
Nice.
That's right. Jeremy lost to him. Got
Too bad he
spanked
doesn't
by
give you
him.
a chunk of his money.
I know, right? Seriously.
I want to talk about Mr. Beast too. Did you guys hear?
Nobody can hear you.
This?
No, we can sort of hear
For
him.
his channel?
Oh, yeah. So he got offered $2 billion for his channel.
What is somebody gonna do with it? Nobody's gonna watch the channel if he's not there.
He got
He'll just start a different channel called Mr.
Least.
Yeah, Mr. Least.
No, Mr. Yeast, and it's a whole entire bread show.
Yep. I paid someone $12 million for a loaf of bread.
$2 billion. Mr. Beast values his company at $8 to $9 billion.
Yeah. Well, Brad says, "Oh man, here goes his hate for Mr. Beast." Not that Jeremy can hear it. Spin it.
Do it. And then he's silly.
Choice. I'm gonna do something funny.
Who redeemed that? Even?
Are you serious?
What is it?
Balloon pop.
It's not even rigged today.
Okay, we're both gonna do green. How's that?
I'm a little salty about balloon pop. Chris and I talked about this. You are Fire Nation, and because you are Fire Nation,
Ooh, my phone fell.
you'll take $25 for your show. I think you're undervaluing your show, Loyal. You are undervaluing your production. Oh man, does it include all the rolls of filament and everything in the background?
3D printers, helmets,
he just
everything.
hands you the password to his Twitch account, and you have to do all the work now.
No. Okay. All right. When are we going to start here?
I'll count you in.
Okay. Kara is Fire Nation, so her hot air is what pops your balloons. Okay. You should actually take your ring off as well.
Why?
Because I've been doing some research and watching
Jeremy's
it on slow-mo,
been
and I feel like you twist your ring ever so slightly to pre-pop the balloon.
Ring is off.
Are there any heat-related things associated with the loser of this? Like a jelly bean spin?
Just for pure pride.
Pure pride? Okay.
All right, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. Blowing up balloons on the internet. This is quality audio content. I do want to apologize for those who listen to the audio-only version of this. If you join us live on twitch.tv/podcast at 7 p.m. Central every Saturday, you can actually see what's going on instead of just hearing the horrible, awkward squelches of balloons being rapidly inflated. Yeah, this is peak.
Yes!
Jeremy won!
By like a half a second!
I don't believe it! Blackout! Blackout!
Victory lap.
Woo! You did it by half a second.
That was like almost a photo finish.
Oh my gosh.
Ladies and gentlemen, your October 8th, 2022 first heat winner.
There was
Jeremy.
Get out of here.
Yeah, Jim. Oh.
Laugh.
Get out of here, you troglodyte.
Jeremy, so Jim says it was the ring all along.
See, it was it was a nasty, wet inside balloon, hot. Oh,
Do you want to leave it in the wide, or do you want to go back to the medium?
I'll go back to the medium.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I'm surprised Jeremy didn't pass out. Like, did you guys hear him? He's like,
Jeremy was putting the effort in. What I heard was the most annoying balloon squeaky noises, followed by like.
I just really wanted to win. Really, really bad. I just wanted to give Kara a close up for a couple seconds.
I'm surprised the blackout didn't kick on.
I don't know.
The streamer bot not working?
Stream Protocol Droid hasn't been popping on today.
Oh my gosh, streamer bot's not turned on.
I was gonna say. Where
Are
is
you
he?
able to redeem?
I'm turning it on right now. I'm gonna refund your purchase there.
Wait, who purchased what?
Oh, Dave just did a blackout because I was all excited. I wanted to just shut it down, all the lights to.
Yeah, so I'm gonna refund it, and then I'm just gonna pay for it with
What's
Rise
that?
Podcast. What's what?
At the bottom.
It says Jesus.
Je suis.
I was gonna say that does not say Jesus.
Who's Jay Sweet?
I don't know. Actually, so here's what I'm gonna do. So now I'm gonna. I don't know. I must have crashed or something maybe. So I'm gonna go to platforms. I'm gonna hit reset and see if it does the welcomes. Because this would have been on earlier.
Are we still
Maybe I
streaming?
accidentally closed it because it did the shout out for Cornholio Play-Doh when he was when he gave us the follow. Which thank you for the follow, by the way.
Yes, thank you.
Insanely overdue. Thank you for the follow. Okay, so let's see if the blackout works now. So let's go ahead and go.
We are just a
and
podcast of
redeem.
technical difficulties.
Oh no, it's on cooldown because I didn't want people to troll us with it. In 18 and a half minutes, Dave. Go ahead and redeem it again, and I'll just refund you again there.
Yes, we tend to have awesome Twitch sections
Brad,
like this.
we never should have made that technical difficulty emote.
That might be the only emote. Are you serious?
All right.
No, I got this.
I'm gonna just pick up the
Jim
thing.
is gonna buy that video input thing for me. Oh, okay. You guys are just gonna.
That is extremely loud.
This is not a verified, legitimate spin.
Oh, it's very loud. I'm sorry. Pictionary?
Okay.
Oh, is it you, John? Oh, I just whacked my.
Jim, send me a message on Facebook if you want me to draw what you want me to draw, and then
We can't see you anymore, Chris. You're gone.
Yeah, it's because of the layer thing. I gotta buy another monitor so you guys can see me. But
All right.
what's gonna happen is I'm gonna open up Photoshop and I'm gonna draw a picture.
Oh, that's right.
Whatever Jim wants me to draw. Well, 90
It has to be
minutes. We usually
appropriate.
go- yeah. Well, yeah. I guess.
Wait, did he comment in there? No.
No. He's got to direct
Okay.
message me.
Yeah, we start at it's at Central. We start at 7 Central and we go to 8:30 Central.
Hour and a half, typically. Yeah.
We're gonna do an extra long one on Halloween.
We
though.
are going to do a longer one on Halloween. Nothing can top a 24-hour stream, which is where we met you, Loyal, was during your 24-hour
It actually
stream.
was, yeah.
Somebody, I don't know if it was on a raid, somebody dropped us into your stream.
I think didn't David see Sam Fisher? I think he told us you gotta check out
Ryan
Loyal.
told
Or was
us.
it Ryan? It was either David or Ryan.
Are they going to hammer it out in chat? Who was the one who made
I know
the...
who introduced us
Who
to
gets the
Loyal.
most credit?
Who gets the credit?
Okay.
I don't know how you did that 24-hour stream. I'd have been dead.
I was tired. I know Iceman he works overnights a lot, so he was with you all night long. Mm-hmm. And then when I got up for some reason. We have a somewhat newborn at home.
He's not a newborn. He's a toddler. He'll be 2 in December.
Well, when he was doing the stream, it felt like a newborn. A year old at the time. I don't remember. Because he's not 2 yet. But he was up at 4 a.m, and I came back down and flipped on your stream again to resume. And I was like, I don't know how you're still awake because I am super tired and I got some sleep at a good 5 hours of sleep, So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, so little Chip and I were watching 24-hour endurance stream. which was absolutely mind-boggling.
What is Chris drawing?
Is this? Do we know the topic, or is this just completely?
What? Yeah, no, you have to guess what I'm drawing. That's how this.
Do you know what it is? Has Jim messaged you?
Yeah, Jim has sent it to me.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this.
No, Andor. Are you caught up on Andor?
Tiffany is. Tiffany's caught up. She's caught up on the ring, whatever it is, Rings of Power.
We haven't done our top 10 Star Wars costumes yet either.
No, I know. We're going to be costumes tonight. I'm just surprised that Brad. We'll see.
All right.
Okay, it's going.
Oh my gosh.
It's a circle. It's a cookie.
Hold on. I'm just, there we go. Fixing it so that it'll look nicer.
Okay, that was looking good. Oh my goodness.
Cyclops.
An asteroid. Squidward. No, the guy who always tries to steal the Krabby Patty. Plankton.
Plankton?
A car. No, a cherry with a hole in it.
Nah, looks like an eye.
Homer Simpson.
What is going on here? It's a censored image.
What is that? What on earth?
I'm utilizing my graphic design skills.
I can't see what that says.
Hold on.
Georgia Peach Movie Company, like the film logo for Georgia.
Georgia.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
Jim said that's cheating.
Is it cheating?
Jim says it's cheating.
Well, I'll delete it then.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Is that a roll of filament?
Yeah, it's a roll of filament.
Woohoo!
Wait, did somebody comment that?
No.
Yes, they did, didn't they?
No.
Who commented it, Jeremy?
Nobody commented, Kara.
I hear that in your voice.
Yeah, so Cam and Ryan both got it.
Yeah, Jeremy.
I saw he wrote Polymaker. I zoomed in on my phone to see what he wrote on there.
You cheater!
You're the one who wrote and cheated.
you just someone said that it was cheating for me to do it. So
Cheater,
Loyal
cheater,
says I feel
computer.
bad that I didn't get that. So here's the thing: a roll of filament, there's nothing to it. It's like, how do I? It's two circles with a line coming off of it.
I would have drew out
I'm not an artist.
a cheap 3D printer, like an Ender, just a square, and then had the filament peg.
So, did you witness my drawing?
That
would have taken about 20 extra minutes.
Here's the thing. Did you do that with a mouse?
Oh, Alberta 3D.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Thank you for the follow. So some of our triggers are working and some aren't.
Yeah.
I like how you just get the little big of the mug of the bunny, like he's just hanging out over there.
He's like giving you the mad side eye. He's like, I'm watching you.
And then Rex is full on just like, I got you. All right, Star Wars. Let's do it.
All right.
No, wait, we have to do IMDb. We haven't done IMDb.
We do have to do the IMDb.
Good
game.
Lord. I'm going with fewer. Al Pacino's been in fewer shows.
I'll go with more. Although I really think it's fewer. I'm going to go with fewer as well. I tend to do opposite you, but today I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go ahead. So for those of you who don't know, we have a little thing we like to call the IMDb game. Chris used to work a very repetitive job, and to keep himself sharp and his brain adequate, he created the IMDb game. He would quiz his friends.
That worked.
He created the IMDb game. He would quiz his friends on whether or not certain actors or actresses have been in more or less movies than screen legend Sean Connery. In the spirit of the game, you're not supposed to look up Sean Connery to know how many movies he's been in. And to this day, you and I don't know the exact number. We know that people may make more appearances than or get credited on talk shows and stuff like that, but it is what IMDb gives them the actor credits for. That is Chris's full
I don't make the
disclaimer.
rules. I just play the game as IMDb
Yep.
tells you. So who's the actor again? I forget.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino.
Al Pacino. So do you guys believe that Al Pacino has appeared in
Fewer.
more films or fewer films
Fewer, baby.
than Sean Connery?
Fewer.
Fewer. Now, here's the thing. I like to disagree with Kara. And
But he knows I'm right this time.
Oh, so Builder's Mark. What we're doing is we're playing a game, the IMDb game. And the quick summary, because Jeremy just ran it down. The person who redeems it picks an actor or an actress. We then must, as a group, guess if we think that actor or actress has appeared in more films or fewer films than Sean Connery. It is based on the number of credited works on IMDb. So if anybody thinks that the answer is wrong. Blame IMDb, not us. So we're guessing, has Al Pacino appeared in more films or fewer films than Sean Connery? It's always Sean Connery is the baseline, and it's more or less than Sean Connery.
Fewer.
And I went with fewer.
A lot of people are saying fewer.
So this would be fun if it's an upset. This will be very interesting if it's an upset.
That Garfield is hilarious.
Hello, Builder's Mark, by the
Nobody's
way.
saying more. I do have to say
Welcome.
congratulations, everybody. He's appeared in fewer films than Sean Connery.
Wow, in this case, not an upset. It is really fun because sometimes we get real close ones where you'd be surprised at the result.
I mean, Al Pacino, everybody knows who he is, but I don't know.
Sean Connery.
I would say that Sean Connery was in quite a few more films than Al Pacino was.
Ooh. So I mean,
I'm not surprised because
that probably explains why everyone guessed fewer.
Yeah.
Also, Chris had such a fun time up in the live stream about probably.
I gotta turn the IMDb game music on.
About 6 months ago, Chris went through and set up Discord commands and chat and fun stuff like that. So Garfield minus Garfield is one of Chris's favorites web comic strip. So just as a proof of concept.
Why wouldn't they be?
Well, no, they're hilarious. They are hilarious.
They're
and as a
great.
proof of concept to see if everything is working.
Oh my gosh.
That was kind of your test command, right, Chris? Was that your first test bot command?
No, that was actually one of the last things I added was
Lo-fi.
bank commands. Oh, the lo-fi was one of my first ones, yeah.
But I meant Garfield versus Garfield, but
that was the first animation one that I did, yes.
so
Do we have do a barrel roll still? It's just bang roll. There it
Certainly
is.
do.
So we have a bunch of fun.
do.
We have a bunch of fun chat commands, and I don't. Why does this one do the lift?
I have a vertical tracking. I figured if it's a crunchy image, it should do like weird junky vertical tracking, like old VHS.
Oh, I got it.
I like it. I like it. Okay, now we're done with everything. Chris, costumes. Do it.
Oh my gosh.
Do it.
We were only 45 minutes in.
I do
We're
want to
finally
say
talking about Star Wars. No more tangents.
The
no
reason
more.
why I brought up Apple Fest in the fall air and crisp coolness of our local environment is we're excited for fall. And there is a lot of people and guests we have on this show who love Halloween. And this is the time of year. I am
Are we going to
excited.
have a bunch of our Halloween people on for Halloween
Yes,
this
we
year?
sure are.
Ooh, doggy.
And we are excited to celebrate Halloween. So I am curious to see what the top costumes are because think of how that this has changed over the years because you go back to when it was only OT.
Man.
You had Vader, Luke, pilots, Biggs,
Okay, as a
Wedge.
kid, did you dress up as a Star Wars character?
I would have absolutely.
But did you?
I did.
Who?
Vader.
Oh, you dressed as Vader?
Yeah, I've had that one Vader helmet since I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
I tried doing Han Solo one year, but like it was one of those like closet cosplays. Where
You just looked like a guy with high boots. Instead.
Well, no, I didn't,
He
have, the,
looks
I didn't
like-
have the boots, but I had pants that were pretty similar.
You look
And,
like
a
every
white
single
shirt and a
chick
vest.
during fall.
yeah.
Jeans, tall boots, vest, white shirt.
Han Solo season.
Yep.
And then the other, who was the other? The other big one though when I was growing up was Batman. Batman was the cool one. I didn't have a Batman head, but I had the utility belt. So
I never did any like big characters like that. I was a dolphin one year, like a princess one year, stuff like that.
you guys, this is absolutely awesome. So Loyal just did a shout out and welcome RJMJR223. So welcome. Thank you so much.
Hello.
Hello. We are just about to talk about, in the spirit of Halloween, the top 10 Star Wars
Yes.
outfits,
Yes.
costumes.
I was just waiting for you guys to finish talking so I could actually start talking about it.
Sorry.
Send it.
Do it.
All right, the 10th most popular costume is Rey. My last name might be Skywalker.
Oh my goodness. So again,
I'm surprised it's not higher, actually.
I agree.
But we'll see what else they say. If Ahsoka's on here, then I'm going to be like, no, here's the thing.
So keep in
People
mind,
are-
this is for children.
Okay,
Keep in
okay,
mind.
fine. Okay, fine.
We're all children.
So, it's listing their criteria is based off of the sales of these costumes.
Okay. I'm going to guess Grogu is going to be, Grogu and Mando are going to be like way up there.
Okay.
Okay, anyway.
So number 10 is Rey. Number 9, C-3PO.
Really? For a kid?
Who's dressing up as C-3PO?
That's a lot
Apparently
of
the
work.
kid who wants to get his candy stolen.
Like, okay, Ray
Until
in
you
my
hit a
mind would be way higher than 3PO. Like, I love 3PO, don't get me wrong, but like,
I want to do a funny video, or I just want to see some kid dressed up as C-3PO and somebody tries to steal his candies and all of a sudden his eyes switch to red. He starts speaking Sith.
That'd be amazing.
I guess this is C-3PO. Why are you acting like that? Because this is the last time I'm going to see you.
Here's the thing.
Goodbye to all my friends.
Our last video did real well, so we should maybe take the time and do it. Send Chip to Grandma and Grandpa's for the day. We'll whip this out. Just saying. Okay.
All right.
Fine with that. All right, so the next, sorry, it takes me a second to toggle back and forth between the displays here. Number 8. So this one's kind of a sellout thing. It's just an Ewok mask.
Well, okay. That makes a little sense because Chewbacca Mom took the internet by storm a couple years ago and everybody loved the Chewbacca mask. I can see for the ease and fun of it an Ewok going crazy. I do want to say, so Loyal was like, C-3PO. Builder's Mark said rigged, I think, at one point.
So again, this is not our list. This is not our list.
No, by all means, no.
So Builder's Mark, here's the thing. We built this podcast when I lived in Minnesota, and I'm now remote hosting this from my new residence.
Yes.
And so, if you saw the barren emptiness that is my home, I have my office chair that I'm sitting in, and I'm sitting about 1.5 feet away from a laptop on a coffee table that also has the mixer that is about 6 inches away from this giant television that I have to use to be able to actually see anything. It is a very awkward and complicated process to navigate around doing this.
I do feel like at some point I should do a behind the scenes of the camera and setup that is completely being remote controlled because of how cool it is.
It's pretty crazy.
Maybe I will here in a minute. Let's do the list and then I'll see if I can come up with something fun.
So anyway, it's just one of those. So right now, because there's multiple monitors happening there, I have to toggle between them with I'm using Chrome Remote Desktop.
I will actually. Let's go through this list. I'll mark the camera and I'm gonna do a behind the scenes shot. It'll be kind of fun.
All right. Number 7 is R2D2.
Oh, that's cool.
But like how?
Kara, you
like
underestimate
it's like a jumper.
I was
like
going
a
to
shirt
say
and pants thing or
yes.
a dress.
Oh, okay. So
yeah, you got to remember the packaged plastic Halloween costumes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like the Porg costume. It's like it's not actually Porg size,
I know, but like, okay. Sorry.
Oh, by the way, Kara loved the Porg costume for Chip so much she wants to expand it out and actually.
I want to put stuffing in it so he actually looks like this little rotund Porg,
and it'll keep him warm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna do that. Make like an insert and stitch it into the costume.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, should I guess on the next one?
Do it.
Yeah, go ahead and guess.
Chewbacca.
Are you looking at the monitor?
I am. I can see it from here.
Wait, where?
I can see it. It's
over there, you troglodyte. Okay.
Anyway, so number 6 is Chewbacca.
You didn't even get you like Brad's an actuary. Chewbacca's the next one.
Oh my gosh.
On the
number 5 is Yoda.
Okay, that's a little funny.
Old Yoda.
Yeah.
That's why do you have to specify? Yoda's Yoda.
Because some people will be like, "Oh, baby Yoda," or
Well, baby Yoda's
number 4,
baby
Darth
Yoda.
Vader. I'm just kind of getting through it now here.
Oh, got it.
Number 3, Han Solo.
There is just no way. This list is backwards. The sequels just came out. You think Rey would be right up top.
For kids, it would be reverse. I
number
think.
2, Leia, and number 1
Grogu?
is of course Luke Skywalker. Which no kids dressing up like Luke Skywalker this year. I'm sorry to
No,
say.
because like the kids nowadays are
Thank
used
you,
to
Loyal.
old man
Yeah,
Luke.
Loyal says Han is 3. And the kids are used to old Han Solo, and we're home,
Right.
and that piece is garbage, or that ship is garbage.
So I'm serious. When I say Grogu and Mando, you can buy a Mando costume from Target right now. And I guarantee you more kids would want to dress up as Mando than Luke or
I'm
Leia.
going to attempt Chewbacca.
Very nice.
There you go, Jim.
Do you guys want a Tusken Raider?
Oh my god! Oh, so you're taking Kara's close up.
He is taking my close-up. I don't know why he went to my close-up. Now it's all
I think so he could
making
see
everybody
what- yeah.
sick.
Jim says, "What? Jar Jar not top 10? Rigged."
You think you so smart.
Brad said this list was created in the 80s and they just slapped Ray in
Truly.
at 10 to repackage.
Oh, wait, I grabbed Kara's close-up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, why did you switch to
You're
that?
giving
It's
people
like,
motion sickness.
seriously, we just lost every single person watching us.
Can you anybody hear me? No.
Nobody can hear you.
No, you gotta turn the
So what I
orange mic
wanted
on.
to do, I didn't realize I grabbed Kara's close-up to use as my thing. I wanted to get it set up, and then...
Yeah, well, we figured.
Well, that didn't work. No, I agree.
Dave says that June is going as Ray this year.
See, okay, so my Star Wars costumes, I have my Ahsoka Rebels costume, and I've got my Rey costume. Those are my 2 Star Wars costumes.
I've got my fat, beardy Star Wars fan costume that I wear every day.
Very nice. Very nice.
Builder's Mark says, "Wee, we're on a coaster." Loyal says, "I just puked." We have to put a photosensitive viewers warning at the beginning of this episode.
Seriously.
I also just made a big mistake.
What did you do?
I'm looking at the glass here on this camera, and it's a 135. And I
There
really
should be a
needed to
50
be a
there should be a 50 on the
35.
other side of the computer, Jeremy.
What now?
On the other side of the tower, there should be
There's
a 50.
right here on this side, there's a 50.
Can I hot swap it?
Yeah, I don't care.
Well, now you're on
that camera's
Jeremy.
got a dead
the
pixel on it
PC,
anyway, so
not the
protecting the
monitor.
sensors.
Over here. It's right there.
On the opposite side of the tower.
There you go. He can't hear you.
I can hear.
Oh, can you? How?
Do I really do like yell on the back side of the tower? Jim said we could sit together with a blanket and become the Huts. As long as we're not Zero. Zero is the worst Hut.
He is. He's so annoying. Who's your favorite
Bill-
Hut?
My favorite Hut, Jabba. Zero's mom is kind of funny.
Oh yeah. I kind of like Stinky though.
Oh yeah, the baby.
Just saying. Just saying. He's kind of cute.
I mean, for a giant gangster space slug, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, he's not giant. He's little. Because Ahsoka carries him. Like teenager Ahsoka carries Stinky. It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Sorry, I'm listening and reading chat as it's coming.
Are there
through
any
right
good
now.
chats so I don't have to fill the time? Because we all know Jeremy's the talker here.
Yep. So Cam says I've
Okay.
actually toyed around with building a motorized hover sled, Jabba's hover sled.
Ooh, that's cool.
Loyal wants to. Do we know when the Ahsoka series is starting? That's
Next year.
2023. Yeah,
I think so. Which I'm
and then-
stoked about. Like super excited.
Brad says Gardula the Hutt. I'd hit that. And then Brad says, seriously, what the hell is Jeremy doing? If I were doing this, we'd have already seen all the behind the scenes stuff and been back to the regular scheduled program.
Jeremy's picking his nose over there.
Okay,
And so
we're gonna
again, I
cut
do
to
wanna
it. You
say,
guys all.
I apologize to everybody who's listening only. Like,
Okay.
oh wow, okay.
So here is the mixer.
We're doing some fancy bougie, like, ooh, artsy shot here.
Yeah, look at that depth of field.
Yeah.
There is the 4-channel switcher. And then there is monitors. And this is with a 50. I really wish I had a 35. So, yeah, there's the whole.
16
There's,
to 35 is in my camera bag.
well, now you told me to grab the 50.
This is fine.
I
This is
thought you
fine.
were just looking for something with less power than the 135, which the 50 has. You should have said explicitly you wanted the zoom lens.
So, all right. Sorry with the artsy fartsy, but back to Kara at the studio.
Hey, guys. Anyway, all of that is being controlled by Chris right now. Normally, we'd have somebody here, like, swapping between the close-ups and stuff like that, but...
That was my job until I got displaced.
Yeah. So now it's just you guys get this angle, unless Jeremy decides to get up and do his thing.
With a slight monetary investment, I'll get control over the camera switcher back again. So that's coming.
Yep.
It's
Yep.
coming.
Anywho, is anybody
also-
dressing up for Halloween this year? Anybody?
I'm probably going to be handing out Halloween candy for the first time in my life.
Ooh, that's cool.
I never really lived in a place where that was like an option.
It's
And
so much
I
fun.
lived-
It's not the perfect angle, but I did set it back up. Boom.
it's a little out of focus.
I was gonna say I'm a little soft, but
It's got
Other way.
too far. Yeah.
you gonna call it good enough?
Mike says I'm going to dress up as Jeremy for Halloween. Have fun shaving your head.
You guys are absolutely ridiculous.
Just get a bald
Loyal
cap.
says viewer count went up when Jeremy walked off set.
That's because everybody's into the
Poor
tech.
Jeremy.
They were looking for the behind the scenes shot.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah, Builders Mark says, once they move you out, the next thing they send you is a pink slip and not the one you wear. I can say without question, if it weren't for me, this show wouldn't exist. So
I mean, it's
I'm
probably
pretty
true.
secure.
Yeah. It's pretty. Mm-hmm. It's true. It's true.
I would like to show off more 3D prints. Chris, can I show off your stump?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll bring that back.
Explicit content warning. You're about to see my stump, everybody. Oh, hold on. Jeremy's on timeout. Jeremy! On timeout. He can't come back on.
Okay, Jeremy, you're on timeout. You need to stay away. Jeremy, they're right there underneath the 3D printer. Oh my gosh. There's more?
Cam's uncle is going as J3PO.
You're on timeout, Jeremy.
Coming in your shot.
Oh. So we've got this lovely,
Oh, Jeremy's hand violated the timeout.
lovely stump.
I have this awesome wood brown polymaker filament.
We've
that
got Bender's head.
Yeah, we've got some 3D printer action happening down there.
And a Pokeball. Is there anything in it? No.
We've got it's not even properly assembled, but there it is. I want to make the whole set. I just haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, don't you have the fancy ball?
I have the Great Ball, the Ultra Ball, and the Master Ball tops all done. I just need to print the bottoms and the mechanics for the middle like that one has.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Show off Chris's obsession.
Jeremy, oh my gosh. Filaments?
No,
Black?
show the filament. Show the filament. Show the brand.
Oh yeah, I love Polymaker.
Polymaker. This one's Polyterra.
That one's Matter Hackers, I think.
Okay,
Oh,
this
no,
is Polymaker. How does
That's
the clear
PETG.
work?
That's PETG. It's a nightmare.
I haven't gotten it to work because the print temperature is so high that it started melting my Bowden tube.
Holy well, yeah. 230 to 240 C. Holy cow, man.
Yeah, so like I would probably want to do a direct drive if I'm printing PETG.
I like the copper. That's really cool.
That's the spool that I hand rewound. It says white, I think, for the color on the spool. On the white sticker there.
It doesn't say.
It says right by here.
It just says Polyterra PLA.
That looks like a roll from Satisfactory.
Gold. We have multiple 3POs.
Oh, yeah, that silk gold is amazing.
Oh,
my
Ryan.
God.
Gold.
Yeah, the silk bronze.
Oh, is it the green?
That one I had to re-roll.
Oh, no, this is black. Black or green? Charcoal black. And lime green. Wait, are you getting more?
No, I'm just going to the
Oh.
wide for the wheel spin.
Okay, I'm gonna do a
I
wheel
just want to
spin.
say, Chris, I think you are absolutely ridiculous. Look at how much Polyterra you have. Like I'm looking behind the scenes here, and I'm like, Polyterra, Polymaker,
Good stuff.
You just love it. I can't believe it. Are all of the
It says tangent time. What are we tangenting on?
I'll run this show. I'm just kidding. Are all the Vaders?
Every
Actually,
single one of those is. Oh no, I lied. The yellow and the blue are inland. The orange is inland as well. Inland makes really good stuff.
Yeah, they do.
You're off timeout now.
What's the one
I'm
that
just
you're
making
into
sure.
right now,
I'm
Jeremy?
coming back.
Builders Mark says he's a little short for a stump. I missed that.
Who said that?
Loyal's Builders Mark did. Then Loyal says 3D printing action.
Yes.
Builders Mark says woot PM Polymaker. I'm guessing that would make the most sense. Mike says I want to do clear. So that PETG is supposed to be absolutely clear when it's done printing.
Don't they make a clear PLA?
I think so, but I'm not exactly sure how. Oh, Cam's uncle just got 30 kilograms of filament last night.
Dang! Holy cow!
That's that bulk he just did.
Oh, that's right.
Cam says we can try PETG when his anchor comes in. I think that'd be sweet.
Oh yeah, that's when does the anchor ship?
November?
Oh, next month. Holy cow, that's soon.
I thought unless they pushed it back, that's what I thought. I could be wrong.
Because is Cam here? Cam's here. Yeah, Cam's here. Didn't you order an anchor? Or am I mistaken? I thought Cam pre-ordered one.
Yeah, Jim, that clear that I have is PETG. Loyal's like, at Cam's uncle, can we be friends?
Wait, what did Cam's uncle say?
Oh, I think in regards to the 30 kilograms of.
Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh, Ryan. Okay, hold on.
Donating 10 subs.
Goodness. Oh,
absolutely
my
crazy.
goodness.
Well, congratulations, everybody who received a gift sub from Ryan. Ryan is absolutely unbelievable. Aim for the face.
I appreciate her not aiming for the face. That would have been horrible.
Couldn't hear me say aim for the face.
Oh, she didn't. She didn't hear me say aim for the face. I'm glad she didn't hear.
You should have her point blank shoot you in the foot and see how hard it is.
Oh, I would be painful. And then Kara, who spun tangent time? Who got that?
Ryan.
Spin another one for Ryan. Give him another one.
Why? He doesn't want tangent time?
No, I'm just saying I wasn't happy with our output.
I feel like maybe that tangent time would be like they get to pick.
Are you serious?
Does that say balloon pop?
Go to the next one. What does it say?
Act out a scene.
Oh my goodness. All right, Ryan. Message Chris on Discord what scene you want us to, or whatever way to do it.
Everyone wants the balloons.
No, people want the balloons?
Well, Jim says yes, balloons.
Okay.
Again?
Again.
Well, so should we put some stakes on it?
Yeah, we should put some stakes on it.
What's the stakes?
I'm trying to think. What would the stakes be? A Lego walk, maybe? Should we put the Lego walk on the line?
No, we'll do a Bean Boozle. Bean Boozle.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, we'll do Bean Boozle.
Dear God,
Brad
I need
says
to
Jeremy
win.
doesn't want to lose. He's scared.
I need to win. I cannot do a bean boozle. I don't do hot
I apologize. I'm going to
foods.
tell you what. I am going to move my microphone away for this, so you guys don't hear the.
The snap cam not working for some reason. Hold on 1 second.
You did turn off the bald filter.
Oh, it's
There we go.
back.
Somebody redeemed one, so I just had to
Gotcha.
fix that.
Excuse you.
Oh, so Loyal says don't pre-stretch the balloon.
Yeah, don't pre-stretch them, Kara.
Why?
We want new ones. Because it makes it harder to pop.
Oh.
Yeah, I updated StreamerBot, Mike, and all sorts of stuff's broken on here.
Okay.
Why did you
All
give me a
right.
new one? Kara's going to get a head start.
All right, Kirsten Constant.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta refund Mike some coins here. I'm gonna hit reject all. There we go. Everyone should have refunds for their redeems. I apologize for everything being broken right now. All right, yeah, Lego walk on the line, and we'll go in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my. Dropkick, thanks for the follow. I apologize that you followed at such a horrible, noisy time. This is absolutely devastating. You guys should face away from your mics. You guys should face away from your mics. Oh my god, it's like nails on a chalkboard. This is absolute lunacy. Jeremy, your balloon is so long. You still have a chance, Jeremy. You still have a chance.
No, there's no chance. It's gone. It's gone. I don't even know what happens here. You win by default, Kara. You win by default. Get that out of here.
Go ahead and just pop.
Oh,
Huge.
man.
Oh my.
Jeez, it's like a nuclear bomb went off here.
Wait, I thought we. Yeah. Oh my gosh! Look at.
What?
That was a very
it's like-
stringy balloon.
Yeah. Holy cow!
right,
Wait,
don't
are we
make a cut
doing?
to the
I thought we were
wide,
doing Bean Boozle.
want Lego Walk?
Don't you guys want to see Jeremy eat a Carolina Reaper, Bean Boozle? I do.
Maybe
It's
you should have to do
hilarious.
both because he lost his balloon. That's the ultimate disgrace.
Ooh! Chris said you have been ultimately disgraced, so you need to do both.
Rapid FX, hello, welcome.
Hello,
First time
everybody.
chat. Hello.
Hello. Thank
We
you for the
allegedly are a
follow.
Star Wars,
Allegedly.
allegedly a Star Wars podcast, but we're currently making Jeremy walk over Legos.
We've got the decor and the logo to say we are a Star Wars. Hey, thank you for
Magnificent
following.
Username, guy. What a magnificent username.
Can we just call you Mug?
Oh God! What did he say?
He said, "Poor little clone trooper." Is that what you said?
He knocked over Blue Vader.
Jeremy, you knocked over Blue Vader. He's real sad now. He was blue before, but now he's real sad.
Oh my God! The dad jokes coming from Kara.
All right, and then Bean Boozle for Jeremy. Ready? Here we go.
And a bean boost. Don't do it on the.
Are you gonna come back to the medium, Jeremy?
Oh, I will. Good idea.
Should I spin it now or wait until you cut back?
Wait for the medium.
Poor little clone trooper. Poor little clone trooper. Got stepped on by Jeremy.
Oh my God, Cam! What?
Holy cow, dude! Cam.
I think Jeremy. Jeremy has to do the worm on the.
Ooh, I like
Legos.
that. You need to do the worm. Nope. You need to do the worm on Legos, Jeremy. No, don't
Cut
shoot
back to the
me.
wide.
No. Ah! You hit my head.
Oh my goodness, there's so much going on in chat right now.
Carolina Reaper. Carolina Reaper. Dang it,
He
said
said,
just
you can't call him Mug. He says, Mr. Magnificent username guy will do just fine.
All right, sounds good, Mr.
I want to say
User
for
Guy.
the record, I just put my marriage on the line for your all entertainment. As in, Kara held up the tin. That was my target.
And he hit my head.
No, I hit the target.
You grazed the top of my head.
Grazing doesn't count.
It does.
Okay. I don't even know if I can.
Hold on. We have to do a poll. I'm going to start a poll. You guys discuss amongst yourself for a second. Does grazing count?
I'm going to tell.
It counts.
I'm going to tell a grazing story. Is C. Sam Fisher still here?
Let's just say.
So people are going to love this. All right. First of all, I started David on fire. His name's David C. Sam Fisher. I started him on fire. It was a complete accident.
Jeremy started the fire.
Now, years ago,
'Kay.
David and I were hanging out
Yep.
in a gravel pit. Can't be any more safe. And, what do you do if you want a more accurate shot? You prop up on something. So gravel pit, it's got 3 sides. We're shooting a 22. Things are going great. We're there. We're, propped up on a 4-wheeler. We're just shooting, targets into the gravel pit. And I don't know if there was like something caused us to move. So I prop up on the back rail of the 4-wheeler and I go to shoot. Well, it had a little scope on it. So the rail makes a horseshoe around the rear of the 4-wheeler. So through the scope, I could see the target perfectly. But in real life, if this is the metal bar of the 4-wheeler, here's the barrel is actually pointed at the metal rail on the 4-wheeler. So I pull the trigger and I hear a pa-ting and then ow. And I look over at David and the bullet hit the 4-wheeler metal thing, ricocheted back and went right across David's forehead.
You shot your friend in the face,
my
Dick
gosh.
Cheney.
It was a graze, and it
still
doesn't
hit
matter because he's
You see
fine.
87% say grazing count. Well,
No.
I guess 87% of it was Kara, though.
Yeah, probably. Did you really spam all your channel points to ruin?
I've got 22,000 channel points. It's fine.
If you save up 100,000, not that it carries over, you can get a free roll of filament on Loyal's channel. Not that it carries over, but I'm just being funny.
Let me,
I am now
let me
down
catch
to
up on chat, but I
15,000.
can't believe that Jeremy almost murdered Dave.
I know. So, David, I'm surprised you didn't vote that yes, grazing counts. A bullet still hit
Looks
you.
like most people are saying grazing doesn't count.
What is wrong with everybody? Grazing counts, man.
Kara, Russia meddled with the election. The people said does not count.
Thank you for not meddling with the election.
You guys are wrong.
In
Mike
war.
says that 80% of the multiverse is Jeremy's in jail for murder.
True story. I'm 100% serious. It totally. But I mean,
Wasting time 3 says with friends like that, who needs enemies?
for the record, we were once at our local. This is going to Minnesota size this here. We were at our local. That is extremely loud. We were at our local hockey shelter in the parking lot, and David shot me point blank in the thigh butt area with a BB gun after 10 pumps.
AJ's done that
Or
to
one
Steven.
Pump. 1 pump or 10 pump. Probably just 1 pump. I had a welt sticking out the side. Is that the Carolina
I
Reaper?
like how your 1 was this and 10 was like.
It's so hot. Why would you do that to me?
Because you grazed me, yo. You grazed me.
Grazing doesn't count.
Ashley says, hence why you cannot hang out with David anymore. The
Troll
amount of
up.
attempted homicides.
And Papa's going to make it worse.
Is Guardian Al?
Yes.
Yeah.
He says, I never heard this. That's it. You two can't hang out anymore. The tell-all expose.
I don't think I've even heard that story.
Dave says it felt like a bee sting.
I'm not kidding.
How deep did it go?
By graze, I mean graze. It like a cat scratch, like not even through 5 layers of dermis. It was just like one.
Can you imagine?
Dermis sounds so like
Wrong.
gross. It's like, oh baby, I love that dermis.
You've been watching too much Dahmer, Chris. You need to calm down.
Oh my God. Have you watched
I haven't
Dahmer?
watched any of it yet. I heard that it's good.
From this angle, the way the stump is orientated, he looks like he's like got no teeth, and he's just. Hi. I love that.
I literally, as you were saying that, noticed that.
He's like got no teeth.
He's so old that he's just gumming it.
He has to gum all of it. He give, okay, Grandpa, here's your mashed potatoes, your mashed bark. Here you go. I don't know what trees eat. Carbon, water, I don't know. My mouth is still on.
Mike says, for legal reasons, your story is fiction.
For legal reasons, never happened.
Always consult your lawyer and your doctor before going to the gun range with Jeremy.
Apparently, before hanging out with me at all. No, David and I have gotten to plenty of ruckus situations.
Builder's Mark says he had a 3-inch burn across his chest by his heart, so a graze definitely counts.
From a bullet or from an electrical arc?
Holy cow.
I'm assuming that's right. That happened to you, not to. I didn't do that to David, did I? I don't remember.
Checking. There's so much chat. I'm sorry if I missed your chat. There's no way for me to find it.
And
bullet for sure. He says bullet.
Oh my
That's
gosh.
insane.
The other thing
Holy
is
cow.
normally. Well, we're glad you're okay, Builders Park. David, the person in said story, is now the new person who has been running the cameras. He is just on vacation with his family this weekend.
Yep.
You know who never got a vacation? Me.
You're too busy living your life here.
Yep.
Or not here now, but you're too busy living your life. You have no time for vacations.
Yeah.
But yeah, I seriously, I cannot believe how close it was. That was a story I'll never forget. It was just
Jeremy never shot Builder's Mark. That was a completely unrelated firearms mishap.
I'm assuming because we all are here having fun. You guys all like Halo, and Kara mentioned okay. Who said okay, Cheney? Did you say okay, Cheney?
That was me.
Yeah, it was Chris.
I was like, you shot your friend in the face, Dick Cheney.
In Halo 3 beta, just the beta, if you got 5 shotgun kills in a row without dying, it literally popped up and it said Cheney spree.
Oh my gosh.
And so that was my favorite thing about the beta. And that guy is on Cameo now that you can hire to have him say whatever you want. That classic like kill-tacular killings with that.
Oh, so can you from the top of your head run through in order?
Double kill, triple kill, kill.
Killing spree.
Well, no, there's a 4th overkill, killing spree, and then it's there's killtastic, kill frenzy, and then 10 kills.
Kilimanjaro.
Yes, within 3 seconds. Kilimanjaro. So Chris, you could probably do it pretty good. Can you do the deep booming?
I mean, I could try.
Not on cue. I'll put you on. Make you embarrassed.
Yeah. Double kill, triple kill. My voice, I'm a little bit dry, but that's about as good as I got.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Killing spree.
Ski jump with sleds. I don't think I ever deviated and went down the ski jump. We have a ski jump.
Wait, what does it say?
It says, I lie here and quietly bleed to death.
Just no context whatsoever.
He's just looking like.
Oh, can you pull it back up, the last one that you did?
I'm trying to. There's one that just says Garfield. Oh, that's sources. It's in overlays. Hold on one second. Oh, this is so much easier when I'm there because I just have a button that does it.
Sorry.
There it is.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
It's like he's yelling at his anatomy.
He's just a woman right now.
I just I just got that. That's funny.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I just sat here. I was like, say it. Don't say it. Say it. Don't say it.
Well, we're glad you
my
said
goodness. Again, I apologize to anybody who's an audio-only listener.
How-
Just have
You
to
really
watch
need
the
to-
VOD on youtube.com/rise
You
the
really do.
podcast.
You
it. How
really do.
inappropriate can we get here?
I mean, we
That's probably about as inappropriate as it should get.
probably.
All right. I'll leave it at that. I just read a
You
thing.
can tell me the story later.
All right, I'll tell you the story later.
Not everybody wants to know. You'll have to post it in Discord.
Should I?
Maybe.
This is fine. This is totally fine. We can talk about this. We're all adults here. I just saw a thing
Are we?
today that said, this woman said that, she, hates being a woman, and that once a month to make it fair for men, they should have a nut goblin that just pinches your nuts for a week straight.
I feel that's really disproportionate.
How do you know? How do you know?
This is how the conversation on Reddit got started, is because it was like, men just don't get it. They think it's not that bad. And then it really is bad. And they're like, I wish there was just a little nut goblin that would just clamp onto their nuts for a week. Then they'd know. They'd really know. And people were just losing it at nut
Yes.
goblins. So just,
That's really funny.
Oh
That's
my
really
gosh.
funny. That's really funny.
So I thought you'd get a
Brad
kick out of
says
that.
with a carrot pointing at his name, we are not all adults.
We know, Brad.
Oh, Brad's
We
worth.
know. That's pretty good.
Mike says, I wouldn't presume to know how bad it is. It sounds like they think it's bad. Cam says, no, that's very disproportionate. On Team Men, I feel like that is a disproportionate response.
Well,
Brad says, but I am going to steal Nut Goblin, though. Loyal says, I just puked. That's the third time today?
We're sorry that we make you so nauseous.
Oh, that was twice. It was twice.
twice in one show. It was funny to me. I don't know. It was just really funny.
I think it's hilarious.
So
What other same Reddit stories have we read? Oh, okay. So this is the Reddit portion of the podcast now.
Yes.
oh no, what did I do here? Do we dare make a nut goblin?
I was
emote?
actually literally just thinking that right now.
A little goblin
He'll just
with
be
like
holding
a-
actual
Goblin is-
nuts.
Well, no, little planters like peanut.
That's what I'm saying. He'll actually be holding like walnuts or something like that. Yeah.
You'd only get the reference if you were here right now tonight.
I'm going to do it. I am going to make a nut goblin emote. It's going to be hilarious.
Nice. That transitions very well into my story. Have you guys heard about the Chinese police camps in Canada?
No.
No.
So apparently what China's been doing, what they allege they're doing is they're setting up offices where people that are from China can renew their licenses and like passports and stuff. But what they're actually doing is finding people that are wanted criminals allegedly in China and kidnapping them and sending them back to China.
No way.
What?
And so the Canadian government found out about this, and it's like, if they're operating some sort of police station on foreign soils, like that's absolutely completely inappropriate.
Yeah.
And so it turns out that they've been doing it in multiple, like in like Ireland and multiple other European countries. They've been doing the same thing, where they're basically setting up these satellite, quote unquote, like registration stations, and like finding people, and like they say that they're volunteering to return home to China.
Yeah, not sorry.
Yeah, it's
Oh
absolutely
my
insane.
gosh.
I want to just point out my great username guy's comment, Chris, if you want to read it for everybody.
The very bottom one here.
Yeah.
Nut Goblin. What are you guys talking about? My ex? Hold on, I'm trying to think. Would that be like a Rodney Dangerfield? Like, hey, Nut Goblin. What are you guys
talking about my ex or Grunkle Stan from Gravity Falls? Oh, my wife says my wife missed me. Only shot.
Her aim's getting better.
Her aim's getting better. Yeah.
You have to do the gruffness. It's like, oh, jeez.
Oh, there you go. That was actually a pretty good impression right there. Even it's just the OGs.
Cannot do Grunkle Stan whatsoever. No, so I had a briefing this afternoon on a new state-sponsored life insurance policy that is available to us. And it was very interesting listening, and the salesman guy who represented it was very, very funny. But he was going into stories about the questions he was asked during, like talking to people about this new life insurance policy. And he travels all over the United States talking about this policy. So one of the things
That must be a very boring life.
well,
I know,
one of
seriously.
maybe it might be pretty interesting because one of the things that he said happens more than you'd guess is people don't update their beneficiaries. So
Oh,
they're
no.
married, they have a policy, they pass away, and it all goes to like their ex-wife because they never update their beneficiary. So it doesn't matter if you don't specify it. Like if you get divorced and you do your thing and you split and you do all the paperwork and you go your separate ways, but you don't physically call him and update who it goes to, they're legally entitled to the money. And but the reverse is the same. So this guy raised his hand and he says, so if I don't take her off and I don't cancel it, and let's say something were to happen to her, would I still get paid?
Oh my
And the guy's like, I'm not listening. I'm not hearing you say this. Because he's like, I mean, yes, you would. So, I mean, there you go.
Hilarious.
So it goes, but it's like that was.
Brad's writing in the Nut Goblin as his beneficiary.
Oh my gosh.
And then there was another guy today who was like, he was like, can I insure? Because it's what they have is you insure yourself for the most. You can do up to a certain percentage for your wife, up to equal to what you're at, but she cannot exceed you. And then your child, which is not very much under this plan. You can only do so much.
Oh, child's worthless. That's what they're saying.
And he's like, today asked, can I make my wife worth more than me? And everybody's like, what are you gonna do? Why do you want her more? You know, like, and he's like, what?
You already know Kara's plotting your murder.
Yeah, right.
I'm Fire Nation, and we all voted that I would be the most likely to murder someone.
On the last year's Halloween episode, might I add.
Yep.
We might have to redo
Brad
that.
says the reason he never answers any of his texts that say he won something is he's afraid he's going to get sent back to China.
Just come on down, Bradsworth.
Cam's uncle says we have a motive.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
No, it
My
was
sister's listed as my beneficiary on all of my stuff.
You're a nice brother.
not even your parents.
Well, my parents are likely going to die before me.
Oh,
and I don't want to do the paperwork again.
jeez. This gets to the Halloween section of the podcast where Chris talks about morality and.
Do you think that you're going to die before your parents, Jeremy?
So
Do you mean mortality?
Do we really want to go there? I'm
just saying 90. No, I don't even know. I'm just going to make up a number. 150% of children outlive their parents.
So a couple things I'm gonna hit at. When I was younger, and I did not have Kara, wasn't even, she was just didn't even know I existed.
He was creeping on me at my job.
No. Well, even before that,
Yep.
I'm a salty. I joined the military before I was even 18 years old. I was 17. You could do that at the time as long as you went to
I
basic
started
training.
working my job when I was 16.
No, but like military, like you.
You never came into my job?
Kara's ruining the point of the story. Point of the story. When I was a young warthog, I joined the military and they offered me life insurance, and I talked to my dad about it, and he's like, I absolutely get life insurance. Well, it comes out of my paycheck. It just deducted out of my paycheck. And I was like, why am I going to pay for life insurance when the people that are going to get it are my parents? But now that I'm raising my own child, I'm like, yes, I would love to have life insurance on my child to just make it easier in the case of something were to happen. So it's like not looking back. I'm glad I had life insurance.
Let's just say if something happens to Chip, he will not only get Chip's life insurance, he will most likely get my life insurance as well.
Kara.
I don't think it covers self-harm. I think that's usually excluded.
I'll make it look like an accident.
I believe you. Anyway, I don't know if so Brad said, can I be Chip's godfather?
You practically are. You watched him unattended at Disney World or whatever. Disneyland.
I'm such a good mom.
And then and then referencing Kara murdering Jeremy, Mike said, for legal reasons, Kara's last statement is a joke.
I am glad we have Mike here, Iceman. Is it Iceman or Mike D?
That was Mike D.
Well, I'm glad we have Mike D here to lawyer us up.
Yeah, so Dave says, notice he didn't deny creeping on her. It was before that.
Just saying. I'm just saying.
I don't want to go there. I always noticed Kara. Tall woman behind the counter. I'm like, who is that lady? Who's
He
that
could serve me
lady?
chili any day.
Yeah. But I wasn't going to be a creep. So it wasn't until we had...
Jeremy, chili or baked potato?
Oh, chili.
Chili. Baked potato. Chili baked potato.
What's that?
Chili baked potato.
Fries. Dip it in the Frosty or not?
No.
Oh, Frosty all day.
Yeah, Chris.
No, you get the hot and the cold and the sweet and the salty. It's every sensation that you could possibly want.
Fries and the Frosties are so good.
No.
They are so good.
I worked there 11 years. No.
I worked there never. Yes. Loyal says you're not stalking, you're just noticing.
Yeah, I noticed, and then that's it. I didn't do anything
I
else.
continued noticing her every time I went in there.
Loyal. Here's the thing. Jeremy and I hung out. This before we were dating anything. Jeremy and I were in the same photography class. And so we were hanging out doing photography stuff. And then I had to work. So I went to work. And then later on that night, he was helping his niece with some homework.
Math specifically.
And
That's a mistake.
she got hungry. And so she was like, oh, let's go to Wendy's. So
I fought adamantly not because I knew Kara left hanging out with me to go to work. So I'm like, no, we are not going to Wendy's. You can go anywhere else. And she's like, but I want to go to Wendy's.
So they go to Wendy's.
No, here's the devious plan. She goes, look, we'll go through the drive-through. I'll drive. She won't even know that you're in the car. It's fine. Not a big deal. We're not going to acknowledge her, right? Well, I didn't know. If you pay with a credit card, your name pops up on the receipt. Go ahead.
So his name, I'm the closing manager that night. The closing manager always bags the orders and hands them out at that time of the night. So then you can do other things. Anyway, I'm bagging Jeremy's order and I always look at the receipt because, I don't know, sometimes you might catch a stolen
Wendy's
credit
employees
card.
are terrible and you got to double check all their homework.
Seriously. And I see it
Coincidentally,
says,
Tony worked there.
well, yeah, I forgot he worked with me. He was fine. He was good.
He's right there.
He was good.
Yeah, he
He's
literally said
right-
I worked there.
He's literally right
Yeah,
there.
I
as
see it.
Froggy
I see
Frog.
it. I see it. He was good. Anyway, so I look and I see it says Jeremy Matthew. I'm like, what? I'm like, And I look down. I don't recognize the girl in the car, but I do see someone in the passenger seat sitting up like trying so hard not to be seen.
You know, like in hockey, the further the goalie comes out to meet you at the net, the less of the net you
playing
see.
the angle, like she's up high, so if you get up high, the car will block it.
Yep, exactly.
Anyway, so they drive off.
No.
I'm a little salty. Like, did he seriously come through drive-thru and not say hello? Like, what is this?
Yeah,
like,
I mean, you're gonna be sleeping on the couch
am I
tonight for
chopped
this. but I hope
liver?
you know.
So I text him and I'm like, did you just come through drive-thru?
First test of the relationship, a good relationship, kids, is built on trust. I knew at that moment, if I lied, it wouldn't work out very well for me. So I told the truth.
He did. And he told me, yes, I came through, but I was kind of upset that he didn't say hello to me. So yeah, there you go.
You put yourself into a no-win scenario.
No,
Jeremy.
it's even so when you watch a TV show and then you see like Memento, I think, is a movie, and you see like a point of view and it backs up and you see another point of view and then you see the story unfold, type of thing. So in the car, Renee rolls her window up and we're leaving and she's like, "See, that wasn't even a big deal." I'm like, "Oh no, she saw because Kara's going." Trying to beat the angle and look down in there, and I'm like,
And
"No,
Jeremy's
she
just
saw."
like melting into the stinking
So
ceiling.
Kara's going down. As Kara's going down, I'm going up. So that's like, I'm serious. I had it stretched to the maximum capacity to be above the window line.
He was like crawling into the
I
ceiling
really
liner.
was like turning to get up even higher, and Kara just keeps going lower and lower. And I'm like, why are you doing that? Never have I gone through Wendy's, has the attendant been like, "Oh, here's your food. Yep, your dome light's on. Yep, you're good to go." Like, that's how far Kara got down. And I was totally busted because she saw the receipt. And then I thought to myself, who looks at the receipt? Did I text you back? Like, did you check the receipt?
It's something I don't remember.
Because I was like, how did you know? Why would you look at
But
the
it's
receipt?
like I said, somebody could have stolen a
Chris,
credit card.
how
I
many
don't
years
know.
did you handle credit card transactions at a gas station? Did you check the
8
receipt?
years, 0.
0. You don't care if that person's, Herbie
I'm not
Hancock.
implicit in the crime. Somebody
Yeah.
else decided to commit a crime. I'm not a superhero. They can steal somebody's credit card and use it all day.
What if it was your credit
You're
card?
buying $9 worth of candy at a gas station. You are a terrible criminal.
All right.
Anyway, yes.
Catch up on a little bit of chat here.
Catch up on chat, and then any last things you want to, and then we're going to.
Yeah, so Mike said he should. Oh, actually, he had some stuff even higher.
Holy cow, there's been a lot of chat.
Mike says, I remember Jeremy telling me about her. And Brad said, then one day he got the nerve to ask her to go watch Seagulls. We heard that story before.
Actually, I took him to go watch Seagulls. I saved French fries all day at Wendy's. And at the end of my shift, we took the French fries and we went and fed Seagulls.
You guys are disgusting.
I love seagulls.
Dave says we ate lunch at her place of employment every day.
We did a lot.
And then
Yeah.
And then Mike said he showed me this weird penny buried in the ground in West Duluth, then told me the girl that he met. It was a great day.
Yeah.
Remember the penny buried in the ground?
It was a geocache behind Duluth Kitchen or
Duluth Grill.
Duluth Grill, and it was a witty geocache called "Where is Lincoln Parked?" And it was in Lincoln Park, and there's a brick in the ground with a geocache container glued to a penny. And the brick had a hole in it, and then you'd pick up the penny and pull it down. Yeah, it's a really cool geocache.
Nice. Loyal says so many love stories start at Wendy.
This one did.
So Mike had said coffee shop in his first comment, and then he said, but I left that part out because it was incorrect. He said, "What the heck? I swear to Jeepers, he told me she worked at Caribou." And then he says, "This story is retconning my memories." Loyal said so many love stories start at Wendy's, and Brad said they also end in the Wendy's bathroom.
Oh, Bradsworth.
Oh, Brad.
Oh.
And then Loyal says he won. Smart strategy. And then Mike says the only part that matters, he won. Brad said honestly the best way to get the girl to like you is to just ignore her.
Not wrong. That's why I did. I went through and flamingoed it up in the car. And it was good from there. So
he was doing the reverse ostrich. Instead of burying his head into the sand, he was burying
it into the ceiling. Hey, drop's working. Before we go,
I reset it.
Mike, you're not.
Loyal said the geocache classic move. We've all used it. Except you used it on Mike D, not on Karen.
No, another cool geocache. Somebody shot an arrow into a tree in the middle of the woods, and then in the butt of the arrow was the scroll for the geocache was in the arrow, and that was a really fun one.
And Mike, Jeremy actually did take me to the Lincoln Park one.
And Mike,
okay,
the real magic started when I came into a Caribou coffee shop, and Kara was sitting there by herself, and that's when I broke the ice after Wendy's. Not that Wendy's story, but
I devastated Jeremy that day, though. I could not remember his name. Yep.
He is very forgettable.
And bald. Any other stories, or are you going to take us out for this week?
I think I'm going to wrap this up. So this is going to
come back next week to see our fun 3D print themed for the season, but also themed for Rise of the Podcast.
Yes.
All right. So I do want to say thank you to everybody for joining us this evening. Again, I want to apologize to anybody listening to the audio only version of the podcast. You can always check us out live Saturday nights at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. You can also watch all our old videos at youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, thank you for checking out our old videos, our classic content, if you will. Don't forget to like the video and to subscribe and comment down below with how you met your significant other. Thanks, everybody, for joining us. It's been a lot of fun. We're going to raid Chris Perillo, just so you guys know, because that's the only person who's on that we follow. So don't go anywhere. We're going to go bother him. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching. And, of course,
may the force be with you.